Paul was a man chosen by God to preach the good news of Jesus, not just to the Jews, but also to people all over the world. After becoming a follower of Jesus, Paul traveled to many places, telling people about salvation through Christ. But his journey was not always easy. In Jerusalem, some people were angry with Paul because he taught that Jesus is the Son of God. They falsely accused him and stirred up a crowd. Paul was arrested, even though he had done nothing wrong. He became a prisoner, but God was still with him. While in prison, Paul didn't become bitter or give up. He knew that even as a prisoner, God had a purpose for him. He used the time to pray, to encourage others, and to share the message of Jesus with the guards and those who came to see him. God opened doors for Paul, even behind prison walls. Later, Paul was sent to Rome to stand trial before Caesar because he was a Roman citizen. On the way there, he traveled by ship with soldiers and other prisoners. During the trip, a big storm came. Everyone was afraid the ship would sink, but Paul told them not to be afraid. He said an angel of God had told him that no one on the ship would die. Paul trusted God. The ship did wreck, but just like God promised, everyone survived. When they landed on an island called Malta, Paul helped build a fire. As he did, a poisonous snake bit his hand. The people thought he would die, but Paul was not harmed. This amazed them, and Paul used this moment to tell them about the power of God. While on the island, Paul also prayed for the sick, and many were healed. Again, even as a prisoner, Paul was living with purpose. Eventually, Paul reached Rome. There, he was still a prisoner, but he was allowed to live in a house with a soldier to guard him. For 2 years, Paul welcomed visitors and taught them about Jesus. He shared the gospel with everyone he could, soldiers, leaders, and anyone who would listen. He even wrote letters to churches while he was in prison. Some of those letters became part of the Bible, like Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, and Philemon. Paul's life shows us that no matter where we are, God can use us. Paul was in chains, but his faith was not. He trusted God in storms, in prison, and in front of kings. He didn't need everything to be easy to follow God. He knew that every place, even prison, could be a place of purpose when God was with him. So when we face hard times, we can remember Paul. Even in trouble, we can still pray, share love, and trust that God is working. We might not see it right away, but just like Paul, we can believe that God has a plan, even in the middle of the storm. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and share to encourage someone today. See you next time.